In the meantime,
of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Los Angeles Lakers here in Staples Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll have David Aldridge filling us in from the sideline. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Sunday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Tuesday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the San Antonio Spurs.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, it's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels. Post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. And tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 slot. And for Los Angeles, West is out there with Kobe. And there's Davis. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Baylor in at the small forward. Paul against West. Paul passes to Booker. The 3. Buries it from three-point range.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Passes to Baylor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Baylor.
And, you know, beyond all the things Baylor gives you, he's an entertainer out on the floor. The acrobatics we see, something spectacular from this guy almost every game.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here's Phoenix. Bridges outside. And the pass to Paul. Kicks it to Booker for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Paul is so gifted at creating for his teammates. I mean, he's just got a special knack, and it's one that's been honed over years and years of playing. He really does work hard to get everybody involved.
Now here's Kobe. Shoots from 12. Some solid defense from Ayton.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Now Bridges following the 3-point attempt by Kobe Bryant. Pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Shot clock at 5.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint, just working hard to get to his shot.
The Lakers off to a slow start. 7-point differential. West kicks to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
And here are the Suns now. After the basket by Los Angeles. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of this. The first one falls.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
So he gets them both. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. West dishes to Baylor. To the middle. Here's Kobe. And the layup's good off the glass.
You know, with Bryant's height and quickness, he can score very effectively down close to the rim. Very skilled inside.
Now here's Paul. Last game, 26 points. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. Second, Chris Paul.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
West against Paul. Releases. No good from West.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
West against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Trying to get open is Crowder. Bridges misses. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Trailing by 5. Kobe, the pass to O'Neal. Back to Bryant. The 3. Nailed from three-point land. Bryant's got 7 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Booker in the post. Working on Bryant. And the Suns miss again. So for Phoenix, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets.
They are nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
Yeah, a lot of character on display, a lot of guts. You're right. Even as shaky as they were, I would guess they felt they let one get away from them.
Now here's West. After Mikal Bridges missing his last shot.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Early on here, Greg, we already see some second-year players looking much improved over their rookie seasons.
Yeah, and if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. You're comfortable now with the speed and physicality of the game. And I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year. Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker. He's coming off an excellent season. Averaged 25 points per game last season, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Bryant dishes to Baylor. And Davis now top of the key. Bryant, that's for 2. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Paul passes to Bridges. Now Crowder. Off the run. Knocks it loose. Davis against Paul. Davis kicks to Bryant. Back to Davis. Shoots over Bridges. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Shaq's shot is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Booker the pass to Bridges. Davis against Crowder. He dishes it to Booker. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's off the back rim. No good. Lakers leading by 4. Bryant has the open look. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Timeout called. The Suns
trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Here to check out Chris Paul, coming off a terrific season. First in free throw percentage, second in assists, and he was also among the top 20 in steals. That ability is more unique than folks realize. Very valuable defensively.
And as you said, the league's best free throw shooter last season. What a tremendous asset, especially in clutch situations.
And there he goes, Booker, showing off the vert.
Los Angeles leading by 5. Bryant looking over the floor. O'Neal trying to break free. Shot's good by Kobe. Bryant's got 12 points in the game.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Pass to Ayton. He kicks it to Booker. Shoots over Kobe. Will not go. This is off the front eye.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Paul against West. Paul left side. Oh, Ayton in position. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Anthony Davis. LeBron comes in for Baylor. And it's Johnson in for Kobe. And for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. Sharge comes in for Crowder. And it's Johnson in for Bridges. And the dunk by O'Neal.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 19-point game against Denver. And stolen by LeBron. A pass to O'Neal. James against Johnson. And LeBron throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Pass to Paul. Pass to McGee. 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Suns missing. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. He's the engine to this whole operation. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Booker. 10 points for him. Can they get it? The shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Here's Johnson after Magic Johnson's bucket. Paul kicks to Johnson. Passes it to McGee. Yep, that one goes in there.
Hey, there's a reason why he shoots such a high percentage, guys. I mean, he picks smart shots, high-quality shots, in close shots that he takes.
Now here's Johnson. LeBron outside. West outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
And here's Booker after Jerry West just got that 3 to go. Can't hit from 12.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
James looking it over. And there's the pass to Johnson. Abdul-Jabbar against Johnson. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's O'Neal. West trying to free himself up. That misses off the back. Suns trail by 18. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by West. 1:31 left in the first quarter. From past the arc. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
For 3, West. Here's O'Neal. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Paul. No points in the game yet for him. A nice shot by Booker.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to West. James in the post. He's guarded by Johnson. West with a wide open look. West can't get that one to fall. To the paint. Here's Sharge. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his team works together.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Lakers right now, we've got Johnson, Worthy out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Goodrich, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low. And the first one drops. Well, we've seen mid-range jumpers lose favor, but Clark, it seems like the floater is on the rise.
Kevin, it's a must-have shot in today's game because of the lane being open as much as it is the way the game is officiated, where you can drive it and create foul situations. Smaller guys that get in the lane have to have a shot that can avoid taller defenders, and the floater is that shot.
Now here's Payne. His last outing, he had 8 points. Kicks it out to Booker. 6 to shoot. Shot, high post, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Booker's got 15 points.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. The results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Lakers leading by 20. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Chamberlain. 6 points for Johnson.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
Now here's Kaminsky. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now here's Johnson. Following the missed shot by Dario Saric. Good D by Booker. On the wing, Johnson. Worthy defending. Booker outside. Fires, high post. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Johnson, the pass to Chamberlain. Johnson against Johnson. And It's Johnson with the jam.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now here's Goodrich. Devin Booker missing his last shot. They double-team Chamberlain. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And, Greg, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship-caliber team.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
The Lakers with the ball. Kicks it to Worthy. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. They double-team Chamberlain. Mikan passes to Johnson. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now here's Kaminsky. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Booker. He kicks to Saric. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Payne. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and taken control on the glass.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Payne. Rebounded by Goodrich.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Booker in the post. Johnson's there. Johnson with the block.
Tell you what, the long arms and great wingspan of Johnson, well used and suited for the shot tonight.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And he gets it back.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker, doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Now here's Goodrich. He's got 5. Here's Mikan. Off to a good start as he gets his first shot attempt.
He just has such great command of that area of the floor. Mikan puts just as much effort into his offensive rebounding as he does at the other end.
Payne with it. He's covered by Goodrich. And he drives in. Payne can't hit. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 17-4 run. Passes it to Goodrich. Johnson outside. Back to Goodrich. And it's in there. Goodrich has got 7.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Saric. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Chamberlain with the block.
Man, what a well-coordinated athlete at his size. to add that superior timing hard to get shots over Wilt Chamberlain.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Johnson after Magic Johnson's bucket. Booker outside. Payne with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shot clock at 2. Here's Saric. Misses off the left iron. LA has gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. Johnson up top, defended by Booker. Johnson, the pass to Mikan. And here is Goodrich. And another 3 for the Lakers.
But as he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter, he's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Booker. He's got 17. Poked away and stolen by Goodrich. Now the Lakers on the break. Mikan, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Payne passes to Booker. Back to Payne. Clock at 4. Over Johnson. Johnson with the block. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Suns here with a different look. Ayton, he's checked in for Saric. Jay Crowder comes in for Frank Kaminsky. Mikal Bridges checked in for Johnson. And Paul subbed in for Booker. Here's Goodrich. 10 points for him. Now Baylor feeds it to Goodrich. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game. And the Lakers making a change here. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in. And the Suns also making a change. Shamet's checked in. Baylor against Bridges. The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 6. Bryant makes it off the glass. Kobe's got 16.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. They can't stop the run with that one. Floats it up for Davis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Ayton throws it down.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Paul against Goodrich. Here's Kobe. No good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Paul dishes to Bridges. Crowder feeling it out a bit. No good with the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And here's Kobe from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
And Jay Crowder gets the 3.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
And the Lakers making a change here. West is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Ayton kicks to Crowder. Pass to Shamet. 5 on the clock. Paul for 3. Offensive rebound. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. Here's West. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. West has got 8 points.
You know, a tough, crafty scorer inside. West showing you he's not just an elite jump shooter.
Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Baylor, and the dunk by Baylor.
You hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Greg, a fierce two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
Now, here's Shamet. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Paul, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Jerry West.
It's on Jerry West.
Paul plays with such force and smarts combined. I mean,
Shooting
he looks for
finish.
contact and does a good job of drawing fouls on the way up.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
No good on that one.
Chris Paul sets a fantastic example for younger players. I mean, CP3 defines what it means to be a pro.
And the Suns making a change here. McGee's checked in. And he sinks the second. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first half. Baylor passes to Bryant. Off target from outside. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Paul outside. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens. We got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. The first quarter was all about Kobe Bryant. He had 16 points and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement. They have a healthy lead to show.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Phoenix?
The shooting percentage they allow was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping into the defensive end. They need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's Booker. Pass to Ayton. Paul outside. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Inside, Crowder with the steal. Paul outside. Bridges against Baylor. Here's Ayton over West. And that one's good. Ayton's got 6 points.
You got to give Ayton credit. This guy is solid at keeping his balance even with the contact.
Passes it to Bryant. West outside. Lakers passing it around. Clock at 6. Launches it. Crowder pulls it in.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Bridges kicks to Booker. Stolen by O'Neal. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Baylor. And O'Neal gets it to go. 14 points for him.
I mean, he is just demoralizing his opponent right now on the backboard. They didn't want anything to do with him on that possession. Almost like they were just giving up on the play.
I love his ability to carry his team for long stretches in games. And we're right now in one of those stretches. He's been doing this for a couple of games in a row now, so he's rolling.
Impressive at using the pick and roll. Ayton slips well to the basket after setting that screen.
Loads it up for Davis. It's tipped and stolen by Ayton. Baylor with the steal. There's the dish to O'Neal. Here's Davis. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Lakers foul, Jerry West.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Davis against Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges for 3. And the Suns get it back. And it's Ayton missing. And it's Davis with the ball for the Lakers. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Baylor, that's good.
Always nice to see Bryant find the open man. He gets so much attention on himself. That helps create opportunities for other guys.
Now here's Booker. He's got 17. Over O'Neal. That one a little long for Los Angeles. They've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. And he battles for the ball and gets the second change bucket. O'Neal's got 4 this quarter.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his body so well whenever he has the ball. A top-tier scorer for sure.
Paul passes to Booker. Count that one. Booker's got 19 points.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
West outside. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Paul. On the wing, Bridges shoots from 12. Rebounded by Elgin Baylor.
he is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's West. He's got 8. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 4 assists in the game.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
Here's Ayton over Davis. Drilled from 11 feet out. Ayton's got 10 points. Lakers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. West the bounce pass. Here's Bryant. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Out of bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So for the Suns, Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Booker. And here is Los Angeles now. Now here's James. And the rejection by Ayton. Payne with it. Dishes it to Ayton. Here's Paul. Just 5 to shoot. It's blocked by Shaq.
Love seeing O'Neal use his body to come up with those blocks. An imposing force and a pretty consistent defender as well.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Here is Paul. Jerry West making his last shot. Johnson a wide open look. Phoenix no good that time either. And O'Neal gets it to go. Shaq's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now Paul. From deep three-point range, he can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's West. Again, Los Angeles.
And the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Johnson. Jerry West making his last shot. Johnson left side. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession.
Phenomenal work on defense. James using his athleticism to make a statement with that block.
Johnson, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Suns. JaVale McGee's checked in for 8. To the inside. Kicks it out to Paul. Clock at 2. Got a piece of it. And they're on the break. And James throws it down hard.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's Paul. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Shaq. Landry Shamet's checked in for Phoenix. McGee against Abdul-Jabbar.
Magic Johnson.
Here's Payne. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Johnson outside. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Payne covering. Good on the bucket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And here is Shamet. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Payne's shot is good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Johnson outside. Here he goes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, the court awareness of Magic Johnson, coupled with his 6'9" size, make him as unique a point guard as we've ever seen, who does everything for this team.
First free throw is good. So Johnson hits 2 of them. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the rejection by James.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Johnson finds Payne. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Magic Johnson picks one up. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Yeah, they had the kind of success from the line that would make any coach breathe a sigh of relief, guys.
And he knocks down the first one. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he makes both from the line. Los Angeles has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. On the wing, James. He's guarded by Johnson. Kicks it out to James. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Johnson.
You know, the strategy used to be in defending LeBron, make him shoot jump shots, long jump shots. He's countered that strategy by becoming a knockdown three-point shooter.
For Phoenix, they have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Payne. And he makes both free throws.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Johnson, good.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Now here's Payne. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. Now here's Johnson. Payne covering. Here's Wilkes. And a wide-open look for James. And again, it's the Lakers.
Quick on the shot. Love watching LeBron go right up with that jumper.
1:30 left in the third. Payne passes to Šarić. Now here is McGee. The pass to Shamet from deep. A rebound by the Lakers.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
Johnson outside. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Now, here's Shamet. Tight defense on him. Johnson with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Los Angeles making a switch here. Goodrich is checked in. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. Payton comes in for Payne. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Payton. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Mikan's got 6 rebounds in the game. The drive by James.
Speed and power and the ability to finish with both hands make LeBron James's drives deadly.
Payton looking it over. Pass to Bridges. He feeds it to Šarić. McGee trying to break free.
And the massive wingspan of Abdul-Jabbar, impressive. Kareem easily swatting away shots.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
And so it's Los Angeles holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. So with LeBron on the bench, this is who Frank Vogel is out there. Bryant is out there with Goodrich. Then there's Chamberlain. Then it's Bailey. Then it's Mikan at the 4 spot. Now, here's Shamet. He's tightly guarded, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are. You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Shamet.
And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses his anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively.
Good on both. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, The NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up. Know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message, and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Chamberlain no good on the free throw.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Payton with the ball. There's the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Payton's got his first points in this one.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Payton against Goodrich. Chamberlain trying to get open, and it's Goodrich missing. Well, Phoenix shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Shamet the pass to McGee. Over Goodrich. McGee's shot is off. Los Angeles has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Here's Baylor. It's deflected. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Bridges against Kobe. It's good. And it's 6 points for JaVale McGee.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Chamberlain kicks to Baylor. He dishes it to Goodrich. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. So for the Suns, Ayton, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And it's Crowder in for Bridges. Puts it up off the inbound, and that one's good. Shamet's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Outside, Kobe. Pass to Mikan. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Driving inside. Chamberlain with the block. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Kaminsky, he's checked in for 8.
Frank Kaminsky III.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Outside Bryant. Lakers passing it around. Chamberlain trying to get open. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Controlling the defensive glass has been a problem here tonight.
Big difference in second chance points, and that makes it tough.
Here's Nader. Baylor defending. Payton right side. Shoots over Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the block. Here's Kaminsky. The Lakers with the rebound. Mikan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Elgin Baylor on the wing. Pulls up from the corner. They grab their own miss.
And they've gotten very aggressive on the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Payton passes to Nader. Outside Crowder. Fires it up. It's rebounded by Mikan. Mikan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds.
At the line for Los Angeles.
What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
First one falls for him. James Worthy's checked in for the Lakers. And so Baylor nails both of them. Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA, Clark, from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA. When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself. A matchup nightmare.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass and finished off by Kaminsky.
How about that, possessing the reach and timing to complete the alley-oop. Kaminsky throw it his way, and he's punching that thing through.
Here's Bryant, and there's another one for the Lakers.
Watch out now, when this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kaminsky against Chamberlain. Kaminsky kicks to Nader. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Nader's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Goodrich dishes to Bryant. Inside, Chamberlain. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Kobe's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, right there, on display, the power and body control of big Wilt Chamberlain. He just shrugs off contact as if it doesn't even exist.
Chamberlain against Kaminsky. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nader. Chamberlain with the block. On the wing, Kobe. He's covered by Shamet. Kobe, no good. Suns shooting 40% in the fourth. Here's Nader. The teardrop falls in.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Payton against Goodrich. Kicks to Kobe. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Here's Payton. Passes it to Nader, and stolen by Worthy. On the wing, Goodrich wants to get it to Worthy and does. McGee with the block. Now the pass to Nader. Back to Payton. Five to shoot. Lets it go from 14. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Worthy.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Payton against Goodrich. Here's Kaminsky, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
A load in the paint. Once Kaminsky is established, you pretty much have to foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Second chance shot, and Dave Chamberlain trumps it in.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
McGee against Abdul-Jabbar, and stolen by Worthy. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound by the Suns.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Now Payton. Tipped away. And here is Goodrich. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And he makes good on the layup.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical. Length, size, touch. Unguardable inside.
Payton passes to Kaminsky. Back to Payton. Abdul-Jabbar against McGee. Pass to Shamet. They need this. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Los Angeles has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Wilkes the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. There's the feed to Goodrich. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. There's 1:38 left in the game. And it's Shamet missing.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
6 to shoot. Here's Chamberlain. And no good that time. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Payton against Goodrich. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
When Payton's on the move driving to the basket, he's a handful. He's explosive and he's determined, and it makes it hard to defend a guy like that.
Elfrid Payton.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
The reason Payton has a promising future in this league is because he's a stat sheet stuffer. He does it all.
That one is no good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Bryant slams it in.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
McGee finds Payton over Chamberlain. Phoenix no good that time either. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They poured it on tonight, a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with AD. Hey, you guys seem locked in tonight. What was the key?
Well, we came out aggressive defensively and offensively, and against a team like that, you know, you got to come out aggressive defensively first, and I think we did that through the whole 48.
Yeah, you certainly beat them to the punch, and you beat them on the scoreboard as well, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time